Hey everyone, Jeff here, also known as the Revit Kid. Today I'm going to do something, it's a little mini series I'm going to do called Community Quick Tips. So for those of you that don't know, I also run a online community called BIM After Dark, the BIM After Dark community. In there we have over 130 members, and it's a place where not only do we have full-length courses, but we also have a full-on social media type of feed where you can ask questions as well as office hours and so on. And so one of the really neat things about it is as I'm scrolling through the community here, you can ask questions, and as you can see, there are lots and lots and lots of different questions members are asking. Other members are answering, including myself, and helping each other along, which is really, really cool. But it's also a great inspiration for possibly things that maybe you're struggling with who are not community members. So I thought this would be a really cool opportunity for me to show you guys the membership a little bit, and as well as answer a question live here on the YouTube channel. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to focus on one question that was asked by Emil. And so I'm going to pull this up here, and hopefully you can see it all right. But this was Emil's question from a couple weeks ago. And what it has to do with is wall sweeps. And so you can see the picture he has here. He's asking, how do you split wall sweeps? So if you have a wall base or maybe a crown molding or something along those lines, what is how do you place them, but also then how do you split them if you want them to change from one room to another, but the wall is continuous? It's a common question that I've seen a lot, but a great question for this community. And as you can see, Emil expanded on his question a little bit more with some examples. So here's some images here. I'm just running through the conversation. As you can see, Emil also shared the model with us, which was really awesome. More conversations here. I went through and sort of explained how I would approach this, and then even Chris, who's another member, she jumped in and actually talked about some of the options that she's used, even using something like slab edges to create this with some really cool images. You could see here, this is crown molding and base molding. And then I think she has another image in here, there we go, with it in place, which is super, super cool. So what I wanted to do was just sort of show you that, because that is what the community has to offer you, which is phenomenal. If you're interested, check it out at community.bimafterdark.com. Right now, through the end of 2020, we're offering a 30% off discount, so definitely check it out. What I wanted to do is actually just jump in and show you how I told Emil how to split wall sweeps. So here's just a sample project that I have a house. So let's just say there's kind of two approaches, other than we're not going to talk about the slab edge approach right now. But if we're using wall sweeps themselves, there's sort of two approaches that you can take. One is you split the wall. So if you notice here, I have a wall here and then a separate wall here for this bathroom. So if I go around on this side, maybe I want to have a different wall base and a different crown molding or something like that for each of these walls. Well, because they're split, it makes it really easy. I can go over here, I can go to wall sweep, and I can make it horizontal. I'm going to use a 4-inch rubber base just because I have that in there. And notice I can place it on my wall, right? And you can see I'm just hovering around here, and I can place it right at the base of my wall. And now let's just say for some reason I wanted a different one in here. So I'm going to go to create similar. I'm just going to place a chunky one. I can actually place it at the base of this wall. Okay, no problems, right? It seems straightforward enough. Click it here, you place a wall base, right? So now if I spin around to these rooms back here, as you can see, now we have one wall. If I click here, we should have one wall, and it's being used in 4 or 5 different rooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to quickly take this, and I'm just going to copy these over for clarity because it's kind of hard to see in there. So I just use CO on my keyboard. I'm copying. I'm also going to move those doors for now. All right, perfect. So now we have 3 rooms, right, and 1 wall. So if you don't want to split your walls, obviously splitting walls is the easiest, but if you don't want to split your walls, I'm going to go down to wall. I'm going to click wall sweep. And now here's the thing, right? If you want to quickly place multiple sweeps, you can't. There's just really no real quick way to do it. But if I click here, you can see it just placed it there, right? And then what I can do is I can actually grab this wall sweep, pull it back to here, and now it's just one sweep. Now I have to recreate that, so I'm going to click it and type CS on my keyboard, and I'm going to click another wall sweep. Now here's the thing, sometimes Revit gives you a hard time when they're aligned perfectly, which is why I'm randomly placing them for now. So now I'm just going to place it here. So I just clicked. Now I'm going to take this little dot on the end here and pull it this way. And then I can just take these and I can say offset from level 0 and then offset from level 0. Now, as you can see, I can pull this one back. Now I have wall sweeps that are in different rooms, and these can be different things. So I can change this to, I don't have anything really good in here, cornice, sure. So now that's a crown molding on the floor for some reason. But you can see they can be in line but separate in different rooms. So unfortunately, that's pretty much what you're stuck with. You cannot use the split command, and you have to sort of place them one at a time and push and pull them. It kind of stinks. There are some other options. As I mentioned, the floor slab edge option, which maybe I'll talk to Chris and I'll set up a little tutorial for that. You might want to explore that. But either way, hopefully that's helpful for you guys. If you're stuck trying to create multiple wall sweeps on the same wall, hopefully this was helpful. Basically, you place the sweep, you pull back from the blue dot, you place another sweep, you pull back, you place another sweep, you pull back, etc., etc., etc. So thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully that also gives you a little insight into what the BIM After Dark community is. Again, if you're interested in joining, head on over to community.bimafterdark.com. You guys are amazing. Love you all. Talk to you soon.